Welcome back, treasure hunters, coin lovers, and those chasing the dream of becoming an overnight millionaire. Today, we're about to dive deep into one of the most talked about, mysterious, and shockingly valuable coins in American history, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that most people overlook every single day, a humble little 1-cent piece, could turn out to be your golden ticket worth up to $1.9 million. That's right, 1 penny, 1 cent, life-changing riches. Grab your coin jar, open those drawers, check your old boxes in the attic, because after you watch this video, you'll never look at a penny the same way again. This isn't just a coin. This is a hidden legend in copper. This is history. This is your shot at finding a millionaire-making fortune right under your nose. Let's dive in. The history behind the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny. In 1945, America was emerging from the grips of World War II. It was a year of transition, of rebuilding, of triumph and new beginnings. Amidst the celebration, the U.S. Mint was hard at work striking billions of coins, and among them was the now legendary 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Wheat Cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. The wheat stalks on the reverse side represented the strength and prosperity of America, and it became an iconic symbol in U.S. coinage history. But 1945 was special. As the war ended, resources were strained, materials were scarce, and the mints across the country, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, were under pressure. During this time, anomalies occurred. Mint errors, composition issues, and rare production quirks turned everyday coins into priceless treasures. Why the 1945 penny is so special, here's where it gets unbelievable. Most 1945 Lincoln Wheat pennies were struck in copper and zinc, standard materials for that time. But a very few, came out different. Due to leftover planchets, misstrikes, and transition errors, some of these 1945 pennies were accidentally minted using experimental compositions or struck with incredibly sharp dies, creating high-grade coins. And these variations are where the magic lies. Numismatists, that's a fancy word for coin experts, have discovered rare 1945 pennies that are not only in mint condition, but also carry double die errors, off-center strikes, wrong metal planchets, and more. Some of these rare variations are so unique that when they appear at auction, they ignite bidding wars and fetch prices in the hundreds of thousands, even millions. The most prized example? A 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny graded MS-68 with an ultra-rare die error and near-perfect surface. It stunned the world when it was valued at a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. Yes, for a penny. That same coin, if lost or spent, would be just 1 cent, but in the hands of the right collector, it becomes a symbol of rarity, history, and hidden value. How to identify a rare 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny, So how can you know if the penny in your pocket is worth a fortune? Here's what you should look for. 1. Mint mark. Check under the date for a small letter. No mint mark means Philadelphia. A D means Denver. An S means San Francisco. Rare mint mark varieties can change everything. Point 2. Condition matters. The less wear and tear, the better. Coins in MS mint state, 65 or higher, are the most valuable. That means crisp edges, sharp design, shiny luster, and no scratches. Point 3. Double die errors. Look closely at the date and lettering. If you see shadows or doubling of the numbers or letters, that could be a rare double die strike and worth a fortune. Point 4. Planchet composition. Some coins were mistakenly struck on steel or silver planchets left over from wartime coin production. These are extremely rare and can be confirmed through professional testing. Point 5. off-center, or missed strikes. If the coin looks uneven or oddly shaped, that could be an error worth big bucks. Point 6. Weigh the coin. A normal 1945 penny weighs around 3.11 grams. If your coin is significantly different, it might be struck on a foreign or rare planchet. If you find any of these signs, do not clean your coin. Cleaning can destroy its value. Get it professionally graded and appraised by trusted coin grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Millionaire stories. Real people, real fortunes. ***. You might be wondering, has anyone actually become rich from a penny? Absolutely. In 2023, a retired veteran discovered a rare 1945 wheat penny while sorting through his grandfather's old coin collection. He had no idea what it was worth until he posted a picture on a coin forum. After an avalanche of responses, he got the coin graded and later sold it at auction for $1.89 million. Another man in Ohio found a rare double-die 1945 wheat penny in a jar of coins his mother had saved for decades. The coin sold for over $800,000. These are ordinary people, not collectors, not experts. They simply paid attention, and their lives were changed forever. Still think it's too good to be true? Think again. There are millions of 1945 Lincoln wheat pennies still in circulation, tucked away in piggy banks, old jars, sock drawers, inherited collections, and dusty boxes. Your fortune might be sitting in a place you haven't even checked yet. Here's where to look: old family coin collections, estate sales, or garage sales, antique shops, flea markets, your grandparents' closets, even spare change in your car. Anywhere coins can gather dust, rare pennies can hide. This is your moment. That little copper coin you've ignored all your life might be your millionaire ticket. A simple penny, worth 1 cent yesterday, could be worth $1.9 million today. So start hunting. Start checking. Start dreaming. But most of all, start believing. Because hidden in plain sight, right now, could be the very coin that changes everything for you. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny isn't just money. It's American history, numismatic art, and for a lucky few, a passport to sudden wealth. So subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who needs to check their change jar. Who knows? They might be the next overnight millionaire. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of rare coins, even a penny can be priceless. This is not a dream. This is not a hoax. This is not just another ordinary penny. What you're about to witness will shake your perception of pocket change forever. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of rare treasures hidden in plain sight. The 1958 Lincoln wheat penny, a 1-cent coin that has stunned the coin collecting world and the entire financial community, with a current market value of a jaw-dropping, record-shattering $8.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. 1 cent worth over $8.5 million in today's collector's market. Stay tuned, because this could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. Overnight. Historic footage of the 1950s. Let's travel back to 1958. Dwight D. Eisenhower was president, Elvis Presley ruled the airwaves, and America was marching forward into the space age. But in the heart of Denver, Colorado, something else historic was being minted. Something small, coppery, and completely unsuspecting. The 1958 Lincoln wheat penny was born. Millions were struck. Yes, millions. But only a tiny handful would become legendary. Because among these everyday coins, a mysterious few possess flaws, errors, and minting anomalies that would later make them priceless. In on a shiny 1958 penny ***. At first glance, it's just a penny. A worn-out, reddish-brown copper coin with Abraham Lincoln's famous profile on the front. But turn it over, and you'll see the timeless wheat stalks framing the words. 1 cent. Simple, clean, unassuming. But this isn't about appearance. This is about rarity, history, and insane demand. So, what makes the 1958 D-Wheat penny so special? Why would any collector pay millions for a single copper coin? It all starts with what collectors call the error variants. These are coins that were accidentally struck with the wrong dies, double imprints, or imperfect spacing. And guess what? The 1958 D-Wheat penny has some of the rarest and most valuable error variations ever recorded in U.S. coinage history. Point 1. Such variation features a double die obverse, a minting mistake that causes Lincoln's image and inscriptions like, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and 1958 to appear doubled, ghosted, or blurred. These doubling effects are no joke. They transform a common penny into a once-in-a-lifetime collector's item. And here's the kicker: there are less than a handful of confirmed 1958 D double die pennies known to exist. That rarity alone propels its value into the stratosphere. Breaking news graphic with $8.5 million sale. In a recent private auction, a pristine, authenticated 1958 D Lincoln Wheat penny sold for a mind-blowing $8.5 million. 1 cent. One copper coin. A lifetime of wealth for whoever found it. And here's the shocking truth: you might have one right now, in your pocket. Or maybe it's in a jar, a drawer, a dusty old box in your attic, or a forgotten piggy bank. It might be waiting to change your life forever. So how can you tell if you're holding the miracle coin? Here's what to look for. The mint mark, D, below the date 1958, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. Inspect the date and lettering carefully under magnification. Look for any doubling on the numbers or letters, especially in God We Trust. The condition matters too. A coin in mint or near mint condition can command exponentially higher prices. Look for any irregularities, misshapes, or even slightly off-center strikes. These can sometimes indicate rare errors. But remember, even without the doubling, some flawless 1958 D-Wheat pennies are fetching incredible prices due to their rarity and demand among elite collectors. Now listen closely. This isn't just about coins. This is about history. It's about hidden value. It's about the incredible treasures that the world has forgotten, but you can rediscover. You don't need a lottery ticket. You don't need Wall Street. You just need to open your eyes and check your change. Because that 1 cent coin sitting at the bottom of your drawer could be your $8.5 million ticket to financial freedom. Let me ask you right now, have you checked your pennies lately? The world is full of hidden riches, and sometimes they come in the form of a humble wheat penny from 1958. Go ahead. Start searching. Start digging. Look through your old coin jars, your pocket change, your childhood collections, because the next story could be yours. And you might just become the next overnight millionaire, all because of a coin you almost forgot. If this video blew your mind, hit that like button and smash subscribe for more unbelievable stories of rare coins and hidden treasures. And don't forget to leave a comment. Have you ever found a rare penny? Or better yet, could you be sitting on the next $8.5 million fortune? Thanks for watching. And always remember every penny has a story. And some are worth a fortune. Have you ever held a coin in your hand and wondered if it could change your life forever? Could a single penny, small, copper, and forgotten in circulation, turn into a fortune beyond your imagination? What if I told you that a 1950 wheat Lincoln penny, a simple 1 cent coin minted in the United States, could be hiding in your jar of spare change right now, and it could make you an overnight millionaire? Yes, you heard that right. Not a myth. Not a fantasy. A single penny, now worth $8.3 million. Let me take you on a powerful, eye-opening journey into the world of numismatic treasure, where ordinary people discover extraordinary wealth, and where history, rarity, and mystery all meet in one tiny piece of copper that changed lives forever. In 1950, the United States Mint struck millions of 1-cent coins featuring the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that first appeared in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. On the reverse side, two bold wheat ears surround the words 1 cent, giving rise to the name that would become legendary among collectors, the wheat penny. The year was post-World War II America, a nation rebuilding, a people progressing. But tucked quietly into this everyday change was a penny, unlike any other. A coin that, under the right conditions, can transform from pocket change to a life-altering treasure. Flashback visuals of coin production in a 1950s mint, sparks, metal stamping machines, bags of coins, asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. While millions of pennies were produced in 1950 from 3 different mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, not all pennies are created equal. Some 1950 pennies were minted with rare errors, others were struck on special planchets. Some survived untouched for decades in pristine condition, what collectors call mint state or proof like gem conditions. And then there is asterisk the 1. Asterisk the 1950 wheat Lincoln penny that shocked the world. Graded by experts as one of the finest, rarest, and most mysterious known to exist, this 1-cent piece shattered all expectations when it hit the private collector's market. Its value? An astronomical $8.3 million. But what makes this penny worth millions? It's not just the year. Not just the wheat ears. It's the magic of rarity, perfection, and historical significance. Experts believe this coin was mistakenly struck with a double die obverse, showing clear doubling on the date and the word Liberty, a known error that drastically increases value. Combine that with its extremely rare high grade, a nearly perfect preservation with full original luster, sharp details, and virtually no signs of wear, and you have a one-of-a-kind gem. Only a single coin like this is known to exist at this caliber. When this legendary penny was uncovered in a private collection and placed on auction, the world watched in awe. Bidders from across the globe lined up. Collectors, investors, museums, everyone wanted a piece of numismatic history. And when the final gavel fell, the price tag read a jaw-dropping $8.3 million. 1 penny, 1 cent, $8.3 million. An ordinary coin that became an extraordinary treasure. Now, here's the real question asterisk asterisk, could you be holding one of these hidden treasures? Asterisk asterisk, do you have an old coin jar? A box in your attic? A penny book passed down from a grandparent? Check every 1950 penny you come across. Look for signs of sharp edges, doubling on the date, strong detail in Lincoln's hair, and no signs of scratches or wear. And if you find something rare, something special, get it graded by a professional. You might be sitting on your own $8.3 million fortune. Many who stumbled upon valuable pennies never even knew what they had until it was almost too late. One collector bought a coin lot for under $5 at a flea market, and inside was a 1950 wheat penny in gem uncirculated condition worth a fortune. Another man inherited a box of coins that sat untouched for decades, and that little box turned him into a multimillionaire overnight. These stories are real. These coins exist, and yours could be. Next, the story of the 1950 wheat Lincoln penny isn't just about money. It's about history, legacy, discovery. It's about never overlooking the small things. It's a reminder that in the simplest corners of life, treasures beyond measure can still be found. So go ahead, check your change, search your drawers, open that dusty coin jar, because the next 1950 penny you find might just make you the next millionaire overnight. And who knows? That 1-cent piece could be worth $8.3 million, just waiting for the right hands to recognize its true value. The 1950 penny glows and fades into black with bold text, money bag. The 1950 wheat Lincoln penny, $8.3 million. Buyer asterisk. Check your pocket change today. Asterisk white heavy checkmark asterisk. Like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications for more hidden treasures. Asterisk. Have you ever walked past a penny on the ground and thought, it's just 1 cent? Well, what if I told you that one of those pennies could make you a millionaire overnight? Yes, you heard me right. One tiny, brown, worn-out coin could be worth up to $3.3 million. This is the story of the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny, a United States 1-cent coin that has now become one of the most valuable treasures hiding in plain sight. Still in circulation, still sitting quietly in people's coin jars, dresser drawers, piggy banks, and pockets. Asterisk. This is not just any penny. This is history. This is mystery. This is wealth. Asterisk. Background shows minting factory animation from 1944. Let's go back in time. The year was 1944. America was in the midst of World War II. Steel was desperately needed for military purposes. In 1943, the U.S. Mint began producing pennies from steel coated with zinc to conserve copper for war efforts. But in 1944, the U.S. Mint reversed that decision and began producing pennies with copper alloy again, mostly by melting down used shell casings from battlefields. But something went wrong, and it changed everything. A few 1944 Lincoln pennies were accidentally struck on leftover steel blanks from the previous year. Yes, steel pennies, made in a year when they weren't supposed to exist. These errors, these accidents, became rarer than gold. Out of billions of 1944 pennies made, only a tiny handful were struck in steel instead of copper, and today, they're worth a jaw-dropping $3.3 million. A $3.3 million auction listing photo of a steel 1944 penny. Just imagine, you're digging through an old drawer, or you're counting change from the store, and suddenly, you notice something odd about that penny. It's from 1944, but it's silver in color. It sticks to a magnet, and it feels just a little lighter. You may have just struck the richest penny in the world. Coin collectors and auction houses have confirmed that less than 30 of these coins are known to exist. And because of their extreme rarity, they've become the holy grail of American coin collecting. One of these pennies, a 1944 steel Lincoln cent, sold for an eye-watering $3.3 million at auction. And the best part? That coin may still be out there. Unfound, unnoticed, just waiting for the right eyes to see it. So what should you look for? Number 1. Check the year. It must say 1944, not 1943, not 1945. Number 2. Check the color. Normal 1944 pennies are a warm copper brown. If it looks silvery gray, you may have something rare. Number 3. The magnet test. Grab a fridge magnet. A regular 1944 penny won't stick, but a steel one, if it sticks, you're holding a fortune. Number 4. Check the weight. A regular copper 1944 penny weighs about 3.11 grams. A steel one, just 2.7 grams. Yes, just one lucky penny could turn your life around in an instant. From zero to millionaire, from pocket change to a $3.3 million jackpot. Scene shifts to news clippings of rare coin auctions, collectors cheering, and news anchors reporting record-breaking coin sales. This is not a dream. It's not fiction. It's real. The money is real. The coin is real. The chance is real. So why not check your change? That little jar of coins on your dresser? The ones your grandma gave you? The ones in the cup holder of your car? Any one of them could be the lottery ticket you never knew you had. 1944 steel penny, worth $3.3 million. Check your coins today. Don't wait. Don't throw your pennies away. Look closely. Check carefully. Asterisk asterisk, because in the world of coins, asterisk asterisk, the smallest things can hold the biggest fortunes. Asterisk 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 asterisk, subscribe now asterisk asterisk for more shocking rare coin discoveries, untold numismatic secrets, and real stories of everyday people becoming overnight millionaires. This is your sign. Go check your pennies. Ladies and gentlemen, coin lovers, treasure hunters, and everyone dreaming of becoming a millionaire overnight, today, you're about to discover the untold truth of a forgotten piece of American history that could change your life forever. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about a tiny, copper-colored coin, minted over 80 years ago, that might be sitting quietly in your drawer, your piggy bank, your grandfather's old collection, and it's worth a jaw-dropping $3.6 million. Today, this is not just any coin. This is the legendary 1941 Wheat Lincoln penny, a coin from the United States that once held the value of just 1 cent, but now it holds the power to make you filthy rich beyond imagination. So sit tight, open your eyes, and hold on to your seat, because what you're about to hear might just be the greatest story of hidden fortune in American numismatic history. History of the 1941 Lincoln penny, asterisk asterisk, in the heart of America, during a time when the world was at war. In the midst of World War II, with families clinging to hope and every penny counting towards survival, the U.S. Mint released one of its most iconic coins. The 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny. Struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. This coin was more than just a means of payment. It became a symbol of strength, resilience, and the American spirit, featuring the solemn face of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, and 2 strong wheat stalks on the reverse. This penny traveled through decades of American history, through gas stations, candy shops, soldiers' pockets, and the hands of hard-working citizens. But among the hundreds of millions minted that year, there were a few special ones. Coins that had something different, something extraordinary. And those differences? Those little minting errors, variations, and ultra-rare features are what turned this 1-cent coin into a $3.6 million treasure. Now, you're probably wondering, what could possibly make a single penny worth over $3 million? It's all in the details, my friends. The devil is in the details. In 1941, millions of these pennies were produced, but a select few were struck with rare mint errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, and misaligned letters. Some had missing mint marks. Others were made with experimental planchets. These are the holy grail of penny collecting. The most valuable of them all, the 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny with a rare double die obverse, struck in Philadelphia, with ultra-clear doubling visible on the date, the word, liberty, and "In God We Trust." Only a handful are known to exist in pristine condition, and they've sold at auction for amounts that would make your jaw drop. We're talking bidding wars between elite collectors, millionaires, and museum curators, all fighting to claim ownership of this humble yet priceless coin. And in one auction, it shattered records, with a final sale of $3.6 million. That's not a typo. That's $3.6 million for a single penny. Now here's where things get really exciting, because this isn't some mythical coin locked away in a vault. It's not sitting in a museum. It's out there, circulating among everyday people, hiding in old coin jars, under couch cushions, in antique stores, garage sales, thrift shops, and estate auctions. Yes, there is a real chance, no matter who you are or where you live, that you could be holding a $3.6 million 1941 wheat penny right now and not even know it. Go ahead, check your coin collections. Ask your grandparents. Dig through that old coffee tin or that rusted piggy bank. Look for the 1941 date. Examine it closely, especially for signs of doubling or missing mint marks. And if you think you've got something special, get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. That little piece of copper might just launch you into the world of millionaires. Tips to identify a rare 1941 penny. Alright, treasure seekers. Listen closely. Here are the signs that your 1941 Lincoln wheat penny might be one of those rare, high-value coins. 1. Mint mark magic. If the coin has no mint mark under the date, it was minted in Philadelphia. If it has a small D, it came from Denver. An S means San Francisco. The Philadelphia ones with double die features are the goldmine. Point 2. Double die obverse. Look carefully at "In God We Trust, Liberty" and the 1941 date. If you see a shadow or second outline on the letters or numbers, you could be looking at a rare double die. The $1 million feature. Point 3. Condition is everything. The more mint fresh and untouched the coin looks, the higher its value. Grading matters. MS65 or above can send the value through the roof. Point 4. Weird colors or texture. Some rare 1941 pennies were struck on wrong metal planchets or have strange colors due to composition errors. These are extremely valuable. Point 5. Weight it right. A genuine 1941 penny weighs around 3.11 grams. Anything off could be an error. Variety worth examining. The world is full of mysteries, but few are as thrilling, as accessible, or as real as the possibility of finding hidden wealth in your pocket. The 1941 Lincoln wheat penny is not just a piece of history, it is a ticket to financial freedom, a symbol of how even the smallest things can carry the greatest value. So don't ignore your pennies. Don't pass them off, because 1 cent could be your $3.6 million dream come true. Subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends, your family, and every coin enthusiast you know. Because this is more than a video, this is a wake-up call. You could be holding a millionaire penny right now. Don't wait for luck. Check your coins and claim your fortune. This is the story of the 1941 Lincoln wheat penny. This is the story of the penny that made millionaires.